Well, there are two ways that it might impact. The most important way, I think, is that our ability to police organised crime will be diminished by Brexit. The issue of security is one that has not been broadly discussed in the British media, but all sorts of contacts between European Union police forces and intelligence agencies and the British police and intelligence agencies will be cut. The other thing is you look at places like Northern Ireland, which has a history of organised crime during the Troubles, and you're likely to see a revival of that, often linked to some of the political tensions that will emerge in Northern Ireland and the South after we leave, if we leave. Who knows at the moment.
Your book, McMafia, and the film McMafia have shone some light on how the complicated financial system helps organised crime keep their profits away from the prying eyes of authorities. Do you think that can be tackled now that you've shone the light on it?
Well, it can be tackled if you have governments who are prepared to undertake the right policies, which will eradicate their ability to invest huge sums of money. The British Security Minister, Ben Wallace, admitted recently that in the United Kingdom, £90 billion, that's about 100 billion euros, are laundered every year through the United Kingdom, and you've got to get tough on it. This government has been very slow, as have preceding governments, in doing something about it, but we are beginning to see signs of change, and I hope that the TV series of McMafia has contributed to that.
Finally, we always ask our politicians to crack down on a problem. If we consumers stopped buying fake cigarettes or contraband cigarettes or fake T-shirts, that sort of thing, would that cripple organised crime?
No, because it won't happen. The only way that you can moderate or channel demand is through the right policy. So, for example, one of the things we've seen across Europe, as it happens not so much in Austria, is with the introduction of smoking bans in cafes and pubs all over the place, the consumption of tobacco in the United Kingdom certainly has gone down quite dramatically. Now, that required not a ban of cigarettes, but a moderating of how and when you can consume tobacco. And it's those sorts of things you have to look at, rather than things like, crackdown, clampdowns, which are sort of emotive ideas which don't actually work. People's habits respond subtly. They don't respond on the whole to hammer and anvil politics.